It's Blackmore's Rainbow, and man, on the Silver Mountain, I got to cut the song short because our special guest is on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this guy, and I mean that in a non-weird way. Steve Schirripa, what's up, buddy?
Tony, how are you, pal?
Man, oh gosh, it's so good to talk to you, brother. I'm doing great. I've been a fan of yours for a long time. You make me laugh. You made me cringe on television a couple of times, with all due respect. So good to have you. So good to have you on the radio in Iowa,
Thank
baby.
you.
Yeah.
Yes. How's things out there, all right?
Things in Iowa are good, man. I just talked to Alice Cooper a few minutes ago, and now we're talking.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
he's a good guy, right?
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Steve asked me off the air if my sauce had gotten here yet, and it's on the way. So, Steve, you got to tell everybody about the sauce business, all right?
All right, well, I have Uncle Steve's. It's called Uncle Steve's pasta sauce. It's my mother's recipe. She passed away a few years ago. We made it in her honor. It's her recipe. We made it healthier. It's organic, non-GMO, gluten-free. We covered all the bases. It's kosher, and we've been in business for like 2 years, and we're in 3,000 stores. We're in a few stores out there. We're across the country. We're in the Gateway Market in Des Moines and Wheatsville Co-op out there. And you go to UncleStevesNY.com. Now, I grew up Italian. I do not eat jar sauce. I've never eaten jar sauce until we went into business. There's not a chance you would know this came out of a jar.
Wow.
I kid you not.
That's incredible.
I kid you not. You'll see when you taste it. I wish you had it there. And we have 3 different kinds: arrabbiata, marinara, tomato, basil. And we've been doing great. I mean, we went into business. It's made here in New York. We have our headquarters in Brooklyn. And, we're all across the country. We're in most states. You can order online. We have other products, other gift baskets, that kind of stuff. But the sauce is good, man. Really good.
I don't doubt it. And what's ironic is that we have these Hy-Vee grocery stores all across the state of Iowa, and the store director for our local store is literally across the hall from me right now. So I might have to tell him to get you.
You might have to tell him to go to Uncle Steve's and get it in the store, get it on the shelves. Like I said, there's a ton of sauces out there. Mm-hmm. Not all of them are organic, but our stuff's on the front of the label. My picture's not on it. It's not a gimmick. It's not like something we say, we'll cash in on the Soprano thing, blah blah blah. This is for real. We're in for the long haul,
And Steve, I'm the same way. So I grew up outside of Chicago. My 100%, so I'm Italian and Irish, but my 100% Irish grandma cooked like she was 100% Italian, and her sauce, or gravy, if you will, oh my God, it's to die for. So the fact that
that's what I'm saying. Everybody, you can taste almost immediately. I've done a bunch of these things, Tony. Like, they want to try to trick me. So they'll do, all right, come on, live on the air. I've done it on TV and on the radio. Come on, taste the sauce. Which one's yours? And some of these sauces I'm not mentioning any names. They're beyond disgusting. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. It's terrible. So this is, if you want to, listen, the times have changed. Your mother, everyone's working. They don't have time to sit there and cook for 4 hours every night and all that stuff. People are on the go. Both parents are working. This is a good alternative to that,
Oh, I can't wait to try it. I'm so excited. UncleStevesNY.com. Steve, you got a movie that's going to be at the Soho Festival, Chasing Yesterday, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, and it comes out. It's got a theatrical release June 3rd. Also, it's called. It's about a kid who kind of lost his way, a 20-something-year-old kid, and he was a hometown hero. He was a track star. He was supposed to go to college, do big things. Kind of lost his way, got involved in drugs, kind of screwed up, and he meets a girl who convinces him to turn his life around. And it was a young director, Joe Pernice, and a lot of young actors, and it's been to some festivals, and now it's got a theatrical release. It's a nice little movie, nice coming of age. You feel good when you leave the theater. So that was a lot of fun. I play a priest, Father Ed, a neighborhood priest, and it's good. It's a nice movie, nice little movie.
Chasing Yesterday, thefilm.com for that. We have Stephen Van Zant's radio show Sunday nights. I got a chance to interview Steve last year.
Great.
I got to
Great
meet
guy.
him in
Great
March. I of course I got to talk about Sopranos for a second. Greatest television show ever, in my opinion. How much fun did you have, Steve? Because I know that it was a lot of work doing that show.
Yeah, but it was such a big cast that it really was Jim Gandolfini. He carried the heavy lifting. Obviously, he was the star of the show, but it was like going to work with your friends. It didn't feel like work. We became a very close knit group. We traveled together. We did a lot of appearances together. So it really was going to work and getting paid a lot of money to hang out with your friends. And Stevie's a great guy, and Michael Imperioli's one of my closest friends. And we spent a lot of time together. I came on to the show in 1999. I was there from 99 to 2007. That's a long time to spend with people, and you become a family because you know each other's wives and girlfriends and kids and marriages and divorces, and you go through a lot of stuff together. So I keep in touch. I still talk to talk to Stevie here and there, and to Paulie Walnuts. He's over here in Brooklyn. And, guys are still around. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience because most of the time you're on a show, you work with the person, you go home, that's that. This was a whole different deal,
Oh, absolutely. And the last question I want to ask about Sopranos, because I know you're busy, and answer this if you want to, but unfortunately, obviously, we lost James Gandolfini. Was there talks to do a movie before he had passed away?
I don't think so. Think so, to be honest. Maybe if they would have paid the right amount of money. He was trying to get away from the Tony Soprano thing, which is very difficult. You're on TV, you're in somebody's home for 10, 11 years. I think, I don't know, but I doubt now very much if that'll happen. I don't think before. I don't think they should have touched it, really. I mean, as much as it would have been nice to have a movie and everybody's going to make some money and blah, blah, blah. I think there was no reason to do a movie. It ended the way it ended,
I love how it ended. A lot of people didn't, but I was a fan. UncleStevesNY.com. You got to try the sauce. Steve, I appreciate your time. My mom.
Great talking to you, man.
Yeah,
let me know when you get it. Let me know.
I will.
Like it.
My mom's listening online outside Chicago right now, and she enjoyed seeing you on Blue Bloods, and she wants to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She wants to try the.
I joined that in October. I've done 8 episodes. Their finales this week. That's a wonderful show. I'm very lucky to be part of 2 great shows. Yeah,
well, I tell you what, buddy, I wish you nothing but success. I love that you're trying different things. You hung out with the Muppets a little while ago, and now you got the sauce.
Muppets.
Again, UncleStevesNY.com. Everybody's got to check out the sauce. I'm gonna ask the grocery store manager when I talk to him in 5 minutes to try and get it locally so people can enjoy it. All right.
Sounds good. Thank you, Tony.
All right, Steve. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.